Why do you keep speculating in a space like this? Written scams and ruggers and things. Damn me, you be getting liquidated by pretending inefficiency and the useless tokens like this. Why don't you quit all that and they give you your bags and shout that there's some money? Shout till it's just a lie, it's just a real call. I can do say how deep in your eyes, embrace the light. Come, let's hang around under the light. I'll have it for you, embrace the light. Finish some more, so look at the light.
Embrace the light, motherfucker. Welcome back to the Lite Hour live stream. I am your host, Raphael, and the Lite Hour live stream is a Litecoin dedicated live stream that we host on the Flipping Finance page every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 5 p.m. EST. So if you're looking for a live stream or anywhere you can, where you can continue to engage and stay up to date with a Litecoin conversation, then the Lite Hour live stream is definitely where you need to be. So remember, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, we come here and we hang out live. And today I see UV Star Baby in the comments. Yay! It's so nice to see you here today. So today we're going to be doing more of an interactive session. I'm not opening any charts in any meaningful way. I'm just mostly looking at what people are thinking and trying to know what y'all are thinking, what y'all are feeling. Just get to talk. We got to chat, and it's all about the sentiments, baby. It's all about what's going on. What are people feeling right now? Because the markets aren't, the market's giving a lot of people anxiety right now. Now everyone's feeling like, okay, now we are at the edge of a cliff, right? Is this the end of the 4-year cycle, or is this the start of a super cycle? Is LTC dead? Is it not dead? I mean, LTC just happens to be sitting, on support right now, right? A generational support, a support on the HTF that has actually, been playing out and been holding for the better part of the last 8 years. And so the anxiety is big. So I would go through people's comments and look at what people are talking about, and of course have a nice chat with you guys. But I just want to say I'm here again with my LTC BTC merch that I got from 84 million. So of course I have to give him a shout out. Just so you guys know, again, this is not sponsored, of course. Those are 84 million, especially Kyle is a friend of mine, so he's a really cool person. And I got this merch from him, and they're really nice, they're really good quality, and I think it's gonna be really nice. If you want to get a Litecoin merch, then it's definitely somewhere you need to check. 84million.com/shop, and that is where I am right now. I'm in their website. So if you want to get a cool Litecoin merch like what I'm wearing, of course there's a lot of stuff that they've got in the 84 million shop. So yeah, that's I just wanted to shout that out. Also, if you're joining us from YouTube, you need to go and follow my X page, Flipping Finance, Flippify. It's all about Litecoin, baby. It's all about Litecoin. It's all about sound money. So if you want to stay up to date with the Litecoin conversation full time, you definitely need to go to the X page. Go follow me on X, and yeah, that's it. So, okay, I see a comment. I've been working a lot. I actually don't know what's going on. Where do you want me to get you filled up on? What exactly? Ask me the question. I'm going to answer. Which one of it is it? We've had a lot of stuff that has actually, been going on. We had two banks, I believe, two German banks, accept Litecoin. Let me see. I reposted it, and that was, of course. So this is it from Auto. I think Auto did a re-reporting of the news. So that's two major European banks, Germany's DZ Bank, and not two German banks, two European banks. So that's Germany's DZ Bank and Belgium's KBC Bank. They've chosen just 4 cryptocurrencies to offer for trading. So for the German bank, the 4 cryptocurrencies they chose are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Cardano. And I think it's the same for the Belgium bank, or I need to check that. Oh, I don't think he he specified here, but yeah, for the German bank, that's what they picked. And so yeah, essentially that's one cool stuff that has happened to Litecoin. A lot of cool stuff's happening as well. A lot of cool things. But I guess one of the ones that are that one of the ones that make people talk the most is the price, right? The price has not been doing what people expected it to do. So of course, everyone's screaming at the top of their lungs. There's a lot going on right now. Honestly, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. But yeah, fundamentally, we're good. A lot of good things are happening. Maybe I should just pull up the the Litecoin Foundation page. I know that the Litecoin Foundation page does a very good job of sort of like putting all that together. All right, the Litecoin Foundation. They do a lot of they do a very good job in keeping all the news about Litecoin together. It's so nice following up. So of course, yeah, the Litecoin Summit. I haven't mentioned this before. Litecoin Summit Amsterdam. Okay, yeah, I have mentioned it last year, but I haven't mentioned it this year though. Litecoin Summit Amsterdam 2026. You guys need to be there. You need to be there. Okay, let's try to do it. Let's try to work towards it. So 2 tickets going for 84 euros, I guess. Yes, 84 euros, 2 tickets. Definitely one that is very nice for both days, right? 22nd and 23rd. Actually, one that's going to be very cool. So what's been going on? What's been going on? Let me remind myself as well. Oh, I like this post that the Litecoin Foundation made. One of Litecoin's biggest trends is its near zero transaction fees. If we look at a snapshot of Litecoin fees since inception, the average fee has been less than a penny for more than a decade. Yeah, that's actually very interesting. Actually, like, we have usage going up, the Litecoin main chain, but the fees are actually going down. It's very beautiful to see that Litecoin is actually functioning very properly as money, and everything's working out well. What you need me? What you need me to fill you in? What you need? I don't know if I'm getting that right. What updates you need from me? What you want me to what you what you want me to fill you in on? And how are you feeling, by the way? Have you looked at the charts recently? Have you? I want to know. Because we're just gonna be looking at tweets for the majority of today. I saw this very funny post that Light Strategy made, and essentially I thought this was an article. Honestly, and it was like payments, privacy, hard money, and then you have, of course, this famous. I don't know if this is the Michelangelo's painting or something, but the one where man touches God and all that, and the Litecoin thing. And so I'm like, oh yeah, this definitely looks like something I want to look at, something I want to read, and I bookmarked it, and then I just I opened it up, and it's just payments, privacy, hard money, payments, privacy, hard money, all the way to the end. That was hilarious. That was very hilarious. It was very hilarious. From the Light Strategy intern has been actually on fire. Like, bro, they've been on fire. It's very interesting to see. Talk about LiteVM. Oh yeah, I'll talk about LiteVM. Actually, I like LiteVM. I'm very bullish on LiteVM. I've always been positive about LiteVM. I think LiteVM is definitely something that's gonna add a lot of functionalities to Litecoin, of course, but besides that, I think it's gonna add a lot of culture to Litecoin, because it's gonna be able to tap into that Web3 crowd, because a lot of the Gen Zers and all of the new age people that have been coming into the space over the last 4 or 5 years, they came in on the trend of the smart contracts and all of that. So sound money might not really resonate with them as much. But when they see LiteVM and all of that functionalities, of course, that's something that's gonna get them all excited, and something that's gonna get them all engaged. I think it's very good. And besides that, I think those LiteVM, they're actually very smart. it's just one of the smartest initiatives I've seen. Litecoin that has been neglected by the broader market and the broader industry, and these lead VM guys see it and they see, wait, what? Everything is flawless, everything's working well, and they in fact have the foresight to be able to see that this is the only chain that can actually compete with Bitcoin on any reasonable front, in any reasonable way, and they're choosing to build this on Litecoin. Yeah, I'm very bullish on them. I think they're gonna succeed very, very well, and probably become the Polygon of Litecoin, probably bigger. I wouldn't be surprised if Litecoin gets to number 3 or number 4 in the market cap rankings, and LitVM is somewhere in the top 50, probably 40 something or something. Won't surprise me actually. Okay. So what did okay? Whatever you like, no charting here. Cool. Cool. I'm not gonna do any charting. I'm gonna look at the price. I'm gonna bring up this chart just once, only once, just so that we can see what the price is doing. I know, but no charting, no TA. By the way, I don't do any serious TA in my streams. I don't really like it. I don't like pulling up TA and like looking at all of these indicators and all of that stuff, because besides the fact that I feel like some of them could be very misleading, especially the moving averages, that the moving averages are my least favorite. These things are very terrible to trade with. You cannot predict anything with them, and they somehow find their way to harmonize. So when you're looking at it, when you have the benefit of hindsight to look at it, it looks like these things actually predicted, but they don't predict anything. They just align later, and so it looks like it just all works perfectly. Very terrible, very useless. So I just do some basic stuff and dubious speculation and just have fun with the charts. But yeah, no charting today. I'm Dougie sitting, being focused on dog care and treat. Oh wow, that's actually nice. That's cool. That's cool. What breed of dog is it? I want to know. Shout out to you, Lite VM Eco, though, for bringing up Lite VM. Actually, shout out to you, your G. What breed of dogs are you dog sitting? UV I don't know. All right, so okay, now this was the update from Litecoin Foundation. DZ Bank, the second largest bank in Germany, has received regulatory approval, from the German Financial Supervisory Authority, BaFin, to launch its main crypto platform. I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but like, I know a book that starts with main, and so like I was not. I know it simply means my crypto. Main crypto is just simply like my crypto. There's a particular book that starts with mine, and that just came to my head and just made me laugh. I'm sorry. Yeah, we will support trading in just 4 cryptocurrencies. Okay, yeah, so we talked about that. So what's been going on again? Of course, you guys go use Nexus Wallet. Nexus Wallet is very cool. Like, in my opinion, one of the best wallets in terms of user interface, user experience. Corgi. Oh wow, what's a Corgi? I don't know what a Corgi is. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look that up. Lite VM Eco, King Corso. You have a King Corso? Oh no, wait. Oh, you're laughing. Okay. Wait, but like, do you have a King Corso? I know someone who has a King Corso, but let me look at a Corgi. Let me look it up. Hold on. I probably have to pull that up here. Yeah. Oh my God. I know what a Corgi is. Silly me. Is this the dog that's a Corgi? I know this dog. Oh boy. Nah. I know this dog. This is the thing. Like, you know the dog, like you've seen it, but like you just don't know the name of the breed. I mean, I knew exactly what a poodle was. I've always known what a poodle was visually ever since like I was like 4 or 5, because like there are lots and lots of poodles in cartoons and all that, and I'd seen some of them in the movies as well, because like, I mean, it's very difficult to mistake a poodle, but I didn't know it was a poodle. And someone said, oh yeah, they had a poodle, or they would like to have a poodle. I'm like, what's a poodle? I have dogs there. My son is like, oh wow, yeah, but corgis are nice. What's the temperament of corgis? Are they very annoying? A black, and because I know Chihuahuas are terrible. Like I can never dog sit a Chihuahua. A black and cream corgi. He's old and has trouble walking. It's total sweeter. Oh, Oh, so that means he has good temperament. That's so nice. Lucky you. Now I wish I was duck sitting that corgi. Ducks are so nice. They are very calm and peaceful, except chihuahuas. But also they bring this energy to them, and their minds are free. It's like one of the best ways to escape all of the chaos and all of the behavioral problems that you see in humans. Is just be with a dog, bro. Like, it's just so wonderful. They don't have problems. They don't have all the emotional baggage and all of the resentments and all of that nonsense that comes with people. It's a good way to just stay with dogs, and everything's just you and the doggy dog, and all the doggy dog cares about is just doggy dog stuff. It just wants to be beautiful. I envy you. I envy you. Let me not think too much about it. But yeah. So okay, this is from Luxfolio, January 12th of January 2026. Okay. We expect to complete the remaining 213,900 Canadian dollars of our $1 million Canadian dollars offering by month end. Interesting. Use of proceeds, general working capital, expansion of planned Litecoin mining operations, and strengthening Luxfolio's Litecoin infrastructure strategy. Interesting. So that is a private placement that you're doing. I believe you're raising capital, more capital to acquire more Litecoin. Interesting. Are you guys bullish in Luxfolio? I want to know. Like, yo, UV Star, LeadVM Eco. What's your name, LeadVM Eco? So I don't know if it would be nice me calling you LeadVM Eco. What you guys think about Luxfolio? I think they're cool. What you think about them? I think they're cool. I'm really buzzed. Like, some people, berate Luxfolio and be like, yo, you guys go buy more Litecoin and all that. And I think all of that's just all of that is just too harsh. I like the initiative, and I really like the attitude that they're giving. Be sure to catch Daddy Cool on the Money Block with Matt Moore. Oh, this is David Schwartz, the Litecoin Foundation director. Okay. I think I've seen this. Have I? Okay, yeah, I've seen it. I liked it, and I reshoot. I've seen this. Uh, this weekend, the Money Blog had Daddy Cool from and highlighted important aspects of Litecoin, its unique relationship with Bitcoin Plus. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is the one where he talked about Bitcoin being like a lot of like staunch Bitcoin max. Oh my God, I'm not showing it. Oh my God, silly me. I still have a picture of a corgi shown. So this is it here. So that was this was the video where he talked about a lot of staunch Bitcoin maximalists that will still use Litecoin. Yeah, I think it's a very nice video. Yo, if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. Actually, I'm gonna watch the full interview. I've not seen that yet. I have some Lux. I don't care. Just supporting them on Litecoin. Oh my God! Like, you have to be the most bullish Litecoiner. Yo, UV Star, have you seen my sketch, the most bullish Litecoiner? Not watching prices at all. That's the way to go. You know what? I was supposed to bring the price chart here at least one bit, but because of you, UV Star, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna cancel the tab right now. I've canceled the tab. I'm not bringing up the price. We're just gonna talk and look at what people are saying. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for you, okay? Because you're my good supporter. You're my number one supporter, okay? So I'm not gonna bring up the charts. I'm not gonna bring up the chart because of you, okay? Yeah. Yeah, it was so funny. Okay. It was okay about the sketch. Oh yeah. I'm working on one. I still have another one that I've made. I've not dropped it. It's just not appropriate to drop, considering the market situation. Like, some of these sketches, like when I had two, I've dropped one, and that's the one of MWeb. The other one, it has a lot to do with bullishness, and it's like, if I'm dropping it now, I'm just gonna sound very tone deaf. I don't want to sound tone deaf. I know people are frustrated, so I'm gonna gatekeep that one. I scripted another one today that I'm gonna be dropping soon, probably Monday. So y'all gotta watch out for that. Watch out. But it's actually interesting as well. Not watching prices is actually good. I wish I had the mental fortitude to not watch prices. But actually, like, at this point, like, the prices make me numb. Honestly, like, whenever it pumps or it dumps, I'm just looking at the chart. I just don't care. I guess, like, I've been indoctrinated I've self-indoctrinated myself in, the principles of sound money and Litecoin and all of the things that Litecoin stands for. That at this point, I'm just like, what? I don't actually care what the price does. And, anyways, it's not like if it gets so high, I'm not gonna get some things. Yeah, I'm gonna get some things, but I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just like, I'm happy that we are in this unique position where we can actually continue to build a solid foundation. And I'm just happy to be part of this. It's actually it's actually very nice, or very appreciable, my journey in this you know in this space. Like, sometimes I just sit and like I think back, like, how did I get to this point where I'm like all in Litecoin. I was not all in Litecoin with my my videos, and it's like a year ago. I could never have imagined that I'm gonna be like Litecoin heavy, Litecoin focused with my videos. I just could have never thought that would have been the case, because like a year ago, I didn't believe in the principles of Litecoin and sound money and all of these things. Like, I didn't believe in it. I just thought Litecoin was very undervalued. When its time's gonna, when its time comes, it's gonna pump. And I just liked it, and the community seemed cool. But I didn't really believe in all of this, the philosophies behind sound money, all of this stuff, until much later last year. And it's like, look at me here. I'm really loving it. I'm really loving the journey. Honestly, I'm learning and I'm evolving in real time. I love it. I really love it. I love every part of it. And I'm just happy to be here. Sorry, my work schedule changed, so I'm not as consistent. But I do play your feeds and like and comment. Oh no, you don't need to bother. I actually understand. Like, it's not what I would be completely unreasonable to expect you to show up all the time. The fact that you show up at all, even once in 5 streams, if that's like the max you show up, that's cool, right? It's like, bro, you've got a life. I'm not gonna be mad that you're not showing up, but I'm happy that you do try, as much as possible to show up as frequently as possible. I really like hanging out with you guys. You guys are awesome. What else you want me to talk about? Okay, I'm just trying to go through the Litecoin Foundation page to see what more I can talk about, what more I can actually bring up. Hold on. Oh yeah, we had the scam stuff yesterday. Okay. I have to talk about that, I believe. I think I have to talk about that. Okay, so I think I need to talk about that. So I don't know, UV Star, did you hear about the scam that happened? That the scammer that stole like 2 million Litecoin and dumped it on the market. Did you hear about that? I think I made a post of it. Yes, I did make a post about it. Let me bring it up. Hold on. That was terrifying. Okay, so this is my it's terrifying to hear about. Like, it's like, how, if someone with all of that amount of money can, if someone with all of that type of money can actually end up getting catfished. And I think it was a social engineering type of a hack where the attacker sort of like got them to put their seed phrase in, I don't know, an email, send it via email. I'm not really sure of the details, but like, if that can happen to someone with like 9 figures, like how how much more wheat you need planktons, right? Like, it just made me shook me up a little bit. But at the same time, it also was a bit, what's the dude named Zach XBT. It was also strange, the fact that all of that sell volume, because the person literally, oh, you didn't hear about it. All right, I'm gonna fill you in. Okay, it was kind of strange that the person somehow, after dumping all of that, dumped all of that Litecoin instantly. And it's about $160 million worth of Litecoin, and the price only had like a 10% nudge, especially in these market conditions where like there is no liquidity anywhere, there's no interest anywhere. How was all of that interest, how was all of that supply absorbed? It's actually very strange, I think. But yeah. So, okay, this is it. This is the story here. On January 10th, 2026, around 11 p.m. UTC, a victim lost $282 million, 282 plus $1 million worth LTC and BTC due to hardware, wallet, and social engineering scam. The attacker began converting the stolen LTC and BTC to Monero via multiple instant exchanges, causing the XMR price to sharply increase. BTC was also breached to Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin via Thorchain. Interesting. So the person converted a lot of the LTC and BTC to Monero, and some of the BTC was also breached to Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin through Thorchain. Okay, so and apparently this is the theft address: 2.05 million Litecoin and 1,459 Bitcoin. 2 million Litecoin. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like it's such a brutal, because like this actually is more than the Milan scam that happened. I think that was also a social engineering scam that Malone pulled off. So yeah, this is essentially the story. It's actually wild. Like, y'all need to stay safe out there, honestly. 2 million Litecoin. That's like, at market peak, that was about $160 million when they started dumping, because Litecoin was like 81, I believe, $81. So like, yeah, from $81, that was when they started dumping. It's about 160, like that. All of that losses, like, it just makes me wonder, like, what type of person would have such an amount of Litecoin sitting in just a few wallets? Like, one person having all of that Litecoin sitting on a hardware wallet, and Bitcoin as well, the same hardware wallet. That's actually, like, it's actually very strange. Honestly, it's strange. It's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. It's actually very crazy. On one hand, that's a lot of money to lose. I don't even know. We don't even know if it's an individual or it's an exchange. But if it was an exchange, would probably have gotten an official statement, like what happened with Bybit, where they got hacked for about $1 billion in Ethereum, and they ended up releasing a statement or something like. So if it was an exchange or an organization, we would probably have seen a statement. And essentially, we've not gotten anything like that from this. So it's most likely an individual that reached out to Zach XBT to help uncover this situation. But yeah, that's actually, that sucks. That's terrible. People have been throwing wild speculations, because like, it's actually very strange someone can lose all of that money. That's a lot of money for you to just, oh boy. It's a lot of money. Honestly, it's a lot of money. Seriously, I didn't actually think about like the staggering loss that was applied, that was actually involved in the situation yesterday. Because like, in my mind, I was kind of like, this smells like, oh yeah, hello IRA, I lost my Bitcoin wallet in a phishing accident, kind of thing. So maybe tax evasion or something like that. Like, because it's just so much money, and it's like, I couldn't get my head around how someone would lose it like that. But like, now that I'm drawing parallels from the Malone situation, now it's starting to, okay, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I feel bad for the person. I really hope they're able to, I don't know, get a breakthrough on the case, and hopefully have the person recover it. So what are the comments? Hey Zach, are there any more details into how this all happened? Thank you. Okay, this from Auto. This is why you need American Fort.io. Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, that is probably why you need Cake Wallet, because like Cake Wallet, I think it's the air gapped wallet, the Cupcake wallet, that has an extra passphrase to your seed phrase. So like, if someone gets a hold of your seed phrase, then they can't get your whole balance. They can't just wipe your balance out. That's probably one that more people should consider. But yeah, god damn, that's a lot of Litecoin. Yeah, that's a lot of Litecoin. It's a lot of Litecoin that got dumped on the market, and all of it got absorbed. It's impossible. I don't think Litecoin had that much volume on 10th of October that led to that crash. Like that crash didn't even see this much volume, and look at how much we fell. It's like this time, we essentially like $160 million dumped on the market, and just a 10% sneeze on the charts. It just makes me believe that the people try to convince us there's no, demand for Litecoin, but I don't think that's the case. I think there's a very solid possibility that there is a shadow order book that is completely hidden from the markets, because yeah, they can't do that. Those things in fact exist. Short shadow order books that are paying attention to patterns that might signal that there's a lot of Litecoin coming in, and they have their ways to accumulate that and capture all of that supply. That's why I also said that, like in the short clip that I posted on this page before, that I don't think Litecoin is suppressed by Bitcoin maxes. I think it's being suppressed by people that want to control as much of the supply as possible, because when you follow the incentive, that's the incentives that make sense. For you to commit all of that capital and all of that time into, like, Bitcoin maxes. Yes, they don't want Litecoin to succeed, and they're trying to suppress Litecoin as possible. But like, the only ways they can do it is by exclusion. Trying to convince everyone to only put money into Bitcoin. If they want to do anything in the chart, in my opinion, it would even be better for them to like give Litecoin some wins, just some random wins to make it unattractive. So it's like, oh yeah, it performs, but it's not really doing anything. But it's not done anything, which means, it's looking attractive. The chain's going up, the price not going up. It's just looking more attractive, for that capital rotation. So that's why I believe for a very long time that those that are manipulating it are people trying to control as much supply as possible. And considering how all of this volume got absorbed, probably more. $160 million is a lot of money. What else you want to talk about? It's actually strange. What are people saying? More like Binance pretending they did not dump and cause panic. This unknown entity could be just Binance playing with the market. In this case, our guess is as good as yours. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Like yesterday, I kind of thought maybe it's just someone trying to avoid taxes or something. But yeah, there's also a possibility it's Binance. That's a bit of a stretch. I don't know. Whew. It's a pretty big topic. I don't know if the headline actually went very mainstream. I didn't see a lot of people outside the Litecoin bubble talking about it. But that's essentially it. Y'all stay safe out there. It's a cruel world. It's a cruel world. And that's why I don't think like hardware wallets are all that. I'm not really a fan of hardware wallets. Just memorize your seed phrase and your passphrase. Yeah, that's it. Current LTC sentiment. So this is what I want to go into. Is what I want to talk about. Yo, have you been reading tweets? Have you been reading tweets like what people have been saying about Litecoin? Have you been going through that? I know you've not been seeing the price, but have you been looking at like X to see what people are saying? Because like, bro, this dude called Riz. I've been following this guy's posts in a while, and it's like this dude is the epitome of, I don't know the name I don't know the exact word to use, but he's like the epitome of Litecoin disillusionment. That's exactly the way I want to put it. Litecoin disillusionment. So like this dude has gone to the point where I know this guy was a very fierce Litecoin supporter, because I started seeing this post last year. I've seen this guy's post not last year, actually 2024, December 2024, when the Litecoin handle did that due to current market conditions, I now identified as a meme coin. This dude was making some posts around that time, and I saw his posts, and I know that he was a pretty solid Litecoin supporter. But look at this post he made. This was January 15th. So it was, does Litecoin want to make all its holders suicidal or what? This is a joke. Literally constant misery. Tired to be supportive of this shit show and just get reminded constantly, probably better off short and hold. Oh my god, this is not properly punctuated and I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna try to read that properly. I don't know. But this is a crash out and a half. Does Litecoin want to? It's almost like he was pissed when it was typing. He didn't even have time to punctuate and all that. Does Litecoin want to make all its holders suicidal or what? This is a joke. Literal constant misery. Try to be supportive of this show and just get reminded constantly. Probably better off shorten. I wish I did that only past few years and kept FIA, which is held better than LTC. That is everyone's. A lot of people are already in this situation. That's why I said that the games can go on a little longer and we can actually see more pain. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we just drop to $50 next week or tomorrow. I won't be surprised at all because like there are a lot of people that are on edge. And look, it's the market. These guys are not these sociopaths. Okay, not too much lately. Again, working a lot present you better for you, honestly, because like we have one of the worst sentiments around price. Not around usage, of course, because LTC works fine. Litecoin works fine. The chain's perfect. We're not losing any major integrations. We're not getting kicked off any platforms or anything. Everything's fine, but the price sentiment around price is it's terrible, absolutely terrible. So it's better for you that you're not, because see what I'm talking about. Look at what I'm seeing here. It's like this is where a lot of people are, and the markets are not charity houses. There are sociopaths with insanely deep pockets that are, playing in these games. They have a lot of money. And if they believe that there's a possibility that if they frustrate you a little bit, they're going to be able to get those coins out of your pocket, they will do it. If there's the opportunity, they will do it. If they believe that if they just piss you off a little bit, frustrate you a little more, those Litecoins are going to get out of your pocket. They're going to do it. This person has been supporting Litecoin for years and now is on edge. Why wouldn't they try to shake him? Why wouldn't they try to get the money out of his pocket? If they believe they can, they will. And there's a lot of Litecoiners are already here. A lot of us are already here, and it's so sad. It's so sad. But I don't even expect only a drop. I expect a drop and another grinding, frustrating sideways move that looks like Litecoin's about to die. And it's probably going to last for like 6 months, enough to convince everyone that Litecoin is dead. Until you and I are convinced Litecoin is dead, I don't think these guys are going to stop playing this game. That's what I'm waiting for, some kind of drop for whatever reason before a big run. Yes, I expect a drop and a drop and just a flat line, just a drop and flat line. That's what I'm expecting. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens because people that are already on edge, unfortunately, like this, they're just offering the market an opportunity to be able to knock them off. And the market's not going to throw it away, in my opinion. So let's look at more of his tweets. 2 years ago looked like Litecoin. Okay, 2 years ago, it looked like Litecoin, which is a commodity, Ethereum, and maybe Solana might get an ETF. Trump single-handedly destroyed my whole crypto portfolio by getting rid of Gary Gensler and allowing any ETF to materialize with new rules. Now, zero interest in ETF, capital diluted. I mean, there's some merit to it. Okay, I see your comment, UV Star. If I don't benefit from my Litecoin investment in my lifetime, at least my progeny will. Wow. Now that's deep. That is deep. That is deep, and that is based. That is very based, bro. That is based. There are a lot. Where you guys that are Litecoin ride or dies, like, and you guys have been here for years. Like, I respect you guys. Holy. Litecoiners are, in fact, the most stubborn, demographic of holders. It's incredible, honestly. Like, you said this thing, and and it's on principle. Yeah, I really get fascinated by like you people's and like this community swallowed me because of y'all mentality. Like it's unique. I've never seen it before. I've never seen the mentality like Litecoiners have anywhere before. It's new. It was like a new world to me, honestly. Like it, okay, as an altcoiner that like all of this, 100 different tokens and 100 different coins. I'm like, yeah, Litecoin is cool. Yeah, this other coin is cool. Oh, TPS. Oh, memes. Oh, that. Oh, WAGME. Oh, base. Blah blah blah. And I come into the Litecoin space, and it started from the free master videos, which, by the way, I didn't know I was gonna make the free master videos. Master got banned. I was pissed because I liked seeing this post, and his post just felt very ridiculous. I was like, oh my God, this guy is insane. And that was what sparked my curiosity to even go and check what's going on with Litecoin on chain. So I thought it was pretty important, and X wrongly banned him. So I wanted to go play a soccer match, and I just felt this push in my body, like, go make this video, make a video, start a challenge. I didn't know from where. I didn't know why. I didn't know if it was a good idea, but I was like, whatever. And I went and I turned on my gasoline generator, and I made the video. And I came back from soccer. I edited it. I posted it, and I just started a free master challenge. And from that, I got sucked into this whole space, and I started getting, it's like a whole new world of conversations got opened up to me, and I started seeing Litecoiners posts more. I started to see Aldo talk about like sound money and all of this. And I started to see posts from people like Robbie Coleman. I started to see from, Daddy Cool, that is David Schwartz. I started to see from Alan Augustine. I've actually been seeing Alan Augustine's post before. And of course, I started to see more and more people that are like inside the Litecoin community, and not just the type of people you see when you just search Litecoin. And I started getting more involved in the conversation, and I started to fall in love with the whole thing. Like I like the whole idea. First of all, I was getting disillusioned by the fact that all of these other coins, like, yeah, I loved Multiverse X, Egoed. I supported it. If you go back in my tweets, you're gonna see a lot of posts I made for Ego, because like Multiverse X, that's a community I really loved, because it just represented to me the Solana counterculture. They were based, it had a max supply on like Solana. It was the same product essentially, like a proof of stake blockchain that could do all the things Solana could do, but it was max supply. The community was so nice and grounded. And I sort of figured out that essentially what they had to offer, they were like 30 other projects in the top 100 that were doing the exact same thing. There was they were not necessarily the counterculture. And I didn't really see any philosophy or principle to it that could inspire me besides my love for the community. And then they went ahead to change the supply. They literally changed the supply from, I think it was a 31.4 million max to a 20, infinite supply. They messed with the tokenomics, and that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. And around this time, I'm coming into Litecoin, and I'm starting to understand like what you guys are talking about and the conversation, and it's just, it makes sense. I like the fact that everything that Litecoin wants to be, it already is. It's just money. I'm not looking forward to, because like in Multiverse X, there's Supernova, there's Andromeda, there's a million different upgrades and updates we're supposed to wait for, we're supposed to look forward to. And like, yeah, you get caught up and just looking forward to all of these updates. It's like every single thing is just a way to just hype people up and try to like drive more people to buy or something. But like in Litecoin, it's just, yeah, it's money. It's money. There's a principle behind money. And I started to understand, money. And I started to watch more and more of Why Litecoin's videos, and I sort of understand it more. I understand what it means for Litecoin and Bitcoin to be censorship resistant. Like censorship resistance property behind these monies start to resonate with me. And I start to understand what's going on. And ever since then, it's been this journey where, I've been learning in an imperfect way, but you guys have infected me with your beliefs in these principles of fair distribution, of, sound money. And there's a virtue in this space, and there's this realness and this maturity that happens, and everyone just feels like so much of an adult, and I love it. I love it. It's a space that is letting me to grow in my thinking, and I'm adopting all of these values and all of these beliefs, and I really love them. I really do. And now I'm hearing you say this is like, if you don't benefit if you don't benefit from your Litecoin investment in your lifetime, at least your progeny will. This is something only a Litecoiner will say. I bet you there is no other space, there is no other coin in this space, there's no other community in this space where you see people saying things like this. Like there I know it's not all Litecoiners that are like this. I mean, of course, that we have on the screen someone who's understandably getting frustrated. I mean, yeah, it's natural to expect some people to get sad about the fact that their investments have not been doing well. But there are a lot of you guys that are core believers, like the master. Now there's you. There are lots of y'all. They're like, y'all are like, okay, you know what? Whatever. If these things are gonna go to zero, fine. Let them go to zero. I don't care. I believe this is money. I believe it's as good as Bitcoin. This is our own stuff. And yeah, it's my principle. It's what I believe in. I really, really appreciate it. Honestly, I love it. I appreciate it about this community. Honestly, this community made me feel something. Litecoin makes me feel something, and I'm growing, and I don't want to get too emotional. Okay, I'm a man. I shouldn't be emotional, but yeah, this community makes me feel something. That's why I keep writing here, because it makes me feel something. Y'all have a lot of y'all are inspiring. Litecoin is inspiring, and I really can't wait to see that inspiration hit mainstream. I really can't wait to see that in inspiration actually spread across like the general altcoin market, the general world. Actually, like, more people need to feel this, because like Litecoin is an actual movement, and it is real. The community is real. Everything is real. I really like that. Yeah, you just inspired me to go on this inspirational rant now. UV Star baby, you just did that. But yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Anyways, I like Master's post. Optimism is a virtue. Yeah, optimism is a virtue, a rare virtue, actually. It's not a lot of people that can be optimistic. And some people actually don't like the fact that, I'm mostly optimistic. Some people don't like it. And I don't know. I just believe there's always a reason to be happy. There's a lot of reasons to be happy. There's a lot of reasons to be happy. And you just have to find it, and you're going to be much happier. And I feel happy. Sometimes I come in this space and I just talk with maximum energy, and there's nobody in the chat, but I don't care, because like, I want to talk about these things anyway. If I talk about it on this live stream, or I don't, I'm just going to talk about it anyway. So I better come and talk to nobody. So yeah, I really love this space. 2 years ago, okay, I think I've seen that. So so I don't know what's like this, dude. I think this. Get your fucking Litecoin off Binance and exchanges into cold storage, and stop letting them manipulate prices much. Sure, the bigger entities doing this, rushing coins on exchange to drop price and then taking off to do opposite, but everyone do their part. Yeah. Binance is definitely doing a lot of wash trading, actually. And I'm not going to be surprised. I know I don't want to say absolutely specifically Binance is manipulating, the market. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but like, we all know that they actually, in fact, do manipulate the market. There was a post that Litecoin Lion made, essentially, where he showed, I think it was a court ruling or something, or an indictment about Binance, where they essentially proved that they, in fact, participate in in-house trading, which is just some of the, it's just as scummy as possible. As scummy as they could possibly get. Where's that? I think I need to go all the way down to see it. Oh boy, this was the dump. UV Star baby, this was the dump. This was the brutal dump that, the person that stole all that Litecoin, this is essentially the way they dumped it. So you can see they literally dumped it, and the price essentially just dropped in correlation. It was brutal, absolutely brutal. Look at that. Look at how they just dumped it in stairs. That was terrible. Anyways, let's go down. And so this is it. So never forgive, never forget. By the way, UV Store, do you believe that Litecoin is being manipulated by Binance as much as people are saying? So this is never forgive, never forget. So this is I think this is the indictment they got from the DOJ. Binance's proprietary trading activity on Binance. Okay. During the relevant period, Binance has traded on its own platform through approximately 300 house accounts that are all directly or indirectly owned by Zhao, as well as accounts owned by Merit Peak and Sigma Chain. Zhao has also traded on the Binance platform through two individuals in individual accounts. At various times during the relevant period, Merit Peak has entered into OTC transactions with Binance customers and settled such trades by depositing. So yeah, approximately 300 house accounts back then that they used to essentially manipulate the markets. Yeah, this is stuff that probably how low the LTC go? Yes. So the price drop actually took LTC from about 78, 80 to 78, somewhere around there. I don't know the exact price where the person started selling, but essentially, let's just say 82. We got all the way down to 69 actually in a final flash crash. So it was actually a lot. But I haven't made the correlation unless I bring the chart and then I look at it. I can't say. Because I don't know if that final leg down was a part of the person's sell or just because exchanges do these things once in a while where if price gets low enough and it's at a position where people are starting to get into longs, they just send it down and like flush longs before they send it back up. So there's a possibility that the main place it might have fallen to was 70 something, but I don't know. But I think it's somewhere around 10% or more, so probably 10 to 14%, from $160 million. So, yes, I believe LTC is suppressed in general and also by Binance. Yes, I'm not going to be surprised at all if Binance suppresses LTC because there's a lot of shady things. If you monitor Binance, okay, let me see if I can pull that up. Binance proof of reserves. These guys are manipulating that thing. And I don't know why, but their Litecoin proof of reserves, their Litecoin reserve is always either 100.23 or 129 or 130. It's always alternating. It's always an alternating. I don't know why. I've not been able to figure out why. Okay, I can't see it. I believe the site is blocked to we that are in Nigeria, so I don't think I can open it. But I'm probably gonna. I think I'm monitoring it. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm monitoring it. Currently, Binance's proof of reserves for Litecoin show 100.20 something, 100.2 something percent, which means they have 100% of their Litecoin customers' Litecoin balance plus 0.2%. But sometimes when I check this thing, it jumps all of a sudden to 129%. And it crashes back to 100.2%. And it does this. It alternates. It does this very strangely. Alternates between these two figures. Only LTC, by the way. It doesn't happen with the other pairs. The other pairs are pretty consistent. But I'm monitoring it. I'm monitoring it. When I see that discrepancy again, because I've taken a screenshot now that is at 100.29% or something like that. I'm gonna wait for them to do it again, and if they do it again, I can screenshot that and show, okay, yeah, these guys are in fact doing this. If not, if I don't see that, then I'm probably gonna gaslight myself that I'm crazy or something. But yes, I'm not gonna be surprised at all if Binance are the ones suppressing Litecoin, considering all of this stuff that they got indicted about. But I guess yeah, that's it. So yeah, we need to look at more of what people are saying about Litecoin. So there's this okay, look at this news. I don't know who makes this news that shows up all the way here. So Litecoin traders spot bullish wedge near $75 support. So this is essentially from who writes this article? I think this is a Grok stuff. Is this a Grok stuff? Traders highlight the fallen wedge on daily and weekly charts with firm support holding as price compresses for a potential breakout towards 85 to $100. On-chain data shows steady growth with daily base transactions now at 200K, up from 2 to 4K in 2014, proving real usage in payments. Fundamentals like 15 years of uptime and fast blocks add to the optimism, though a drop below $70 could test lower supports. This story is a summary of posts on X may evolve over time. Grok can make mistakes. Oh yeah, this is Grok. But it's pretty surprising how Grok can actually summarize posts, can summarize aggregate posts like this. I think it's cool. Oh, look at that. Relevant people. Lucky Luciano flipping finance. I'm relevant people. No. LTC at a level. Okay, this is from Lucky Luciano. LTC at a level that deserves attention. Watching how this plays out in real time NFA. Now I'm not gonna open this chart because UV Star Baby requested that we do not do charts today. So no, I'm not looking at that. I'm not expanding that chart. Okay, this was a post from the Litecoin handle. Average lower, base of total Litecoin transactions per day. January 2014 to March 2017, 2,000 to 4,000. March 2018 to June 2020, 20,000 to 40,000. January 2022 to May 2023, 90 to 120,000. And September 2024 all the way to present, we are doing 180,000 to 210,000 transactions. That is incredible growth from Litecoin. Incredible growth, actually. Those are the things I look at. Those are the things that actually I care about. Those are the things I care about when it comes to Litecoin. Those are the only things I look at and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is it. If this is working well, if we're getting more adoption, every other thing, in my opinion, is just noise. That's the way I see it. LTC is still in. Okay, yeah, this is the mini million. LTC is still in the max compression zone. UV Star Baby. I'm not the one who showed the charts. He's the one. Sorry. I guess you're probably gonna get more charts just because we're looking at what people are saying. But yeah. I'm looking at what people are saying. IMO, the 2 million coins absorption we just witnessed was a very significant event. Most projects would have gone to zero in that scenario because they have no real buyers. Do with this information what you will. That is Christopher LTC. Chris and Crypto. I know Chris and Crypto. I know Christopher LTC. That's his take on it. I don't know why. There's not a lot of people that are feeling bad. Oh yeah, Master's in the building. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Master, bro. Shout out to you. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're lit. Litecoin's ready. Yeah, Litecoin's ready, bro. Higher. You can chart. I was just saying I personally don't follow the chart. Cool. I thought maybe you said I shouldn't show charts. Like the chart could get people, a little sensitive nowadays, just like the way the word's job is now sensitive. Is that a swear word? Jobs is a swear word. But yeah, I don't know why not a lot of people are like showing so much sympathy to the person who lost all of that money. But yeah, that's a lot of volume for LTC to absorb. I know that there was a coin that was very close to LTC on the rankings. That was Mantra, and they got so close. I think they flipped Litecoin briefly, and they imploded like 95% or 98% in a day. Mantra. And essentially it was just like they only had like 8 market makers that were pulling all the strings, and they all imploded. $160 million of volume would have absolutely decimated that entire, that coin's market cap at that time, in my opinion. Because yeah, so this is from 28 Crypto. Yeah, it's essentially the same thing. LTC, it's very strange. Not a lot of people are paying attention to this, but LTC is essentially just repeating exactly what it did from between the years of 2015 and 2017. It's just doing the exact same thing on a much bigger scale. And the breakout would probably take much longer. The first leg of the breakout will probably be more violent, and that's when a lot of Litecoiners, in my opinion, are going to get out. Just a lot of Litecoiners that are already, frustrated and are just ready to just get away with something. That sentiment is already, unfortunately, very common. A lot of them are probably going to get out, and they're going to miss the main things that's going to play out much longer. And I'm personally of the opinion that Litecoin might, in fact, get into a macro reversal against Bitcoin and probably outperform it for another like 5, 6, 7 years before it all, and then they probably start, acting like oscillators or something. LTC is fire, bro. Yep, LTC is fire, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, Master. Master, what do you think? Where are we going, bro? The most bullish Litecoiner ever. Where are we going? We are on support. We are on the precipice of the support, bro. We literally just kissed the support. We went all the way to the support, and we're like, that was what we did. This is a very scary place for us to be. A lot of people are freaking out and crapping their pants here. What do you think happens next? Litecoin has been in this. Okay, yeah, this is from Discover Litecoin. Discover Litecoin making this post about the chart is actually bullish in my opinion, because this dude rarely posts about charts. Straight up to 13M. Elon gave the signal with his profile picture. Okay, 13K. Okay, bro. Like, I wish I could have half of your optimism. That we go straight up like that. I think, yeah, I think we get to 13K. I don't know if I wish I had your optimism that it's gonna go that fast. But honestly, I saw the stuff with Elon. I don't know. The stuff with Elon, let me pull it up real quick. I saw it. I saw when you posted it, and I'm like, you posted the Elon profile photo, which essentially looks like, Starship is inclined like the position of the Litecoin logo, essentially. So it is essentially positioned like that, like the Litecoin logo. So this is the inclination, and apparently the L is supposed to continue here, the other side, and it's the L on the Litecoin logo. It's actually interesting. So yeah, that's his profile picture I just pulled up here. Oh, just in, Jim Cramer says, get ready for a bad market open. Inverse Cramer. Okay, I guess we're gonna go long everything then. Okay, so he updated it January 6th. Okay, white and blue also. Yes, white and blue actually. Interesting choice of colors. Elon does a lot of things that are coincidentally relevant to Litecoin, and sometimes it feels like too much of a coincidence. Actually, it actually feels like there's something going on there. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of the times he plays with the numbers like 13, 31, 84. I remember one of the posts he made like a lot, many years ago, a fork in the road. That was very symbolic, right? A fork in the road, essentially, like, what is the fork in the road? Like, there's a lot of relevance with fork and Litecoin and Bitcoin. And we all know that he actually missed Bitcoin boat. I mean, the year, I think that was 2021 bull market, when he bought into when Tesla bought Bitcoin, and he was on Twitter Spaces. What he essentially said then was he missed the boat on Bitcoin. They had missed the boat on Bitcoin. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to get that boat again, if Litecoin offers him that boat again. And it's probably been one of the people that have been accumulating Litecoin at these insane generational lows. And, consider the fact that he supports Dogecoin, and Dogecoin is literally merge mined with Litecoin, and all of that. I wouldn't be surprised if, this actually happens maybe sometime in future. Maybe LTC is at 3,000 and is like, oh yeah, LTC is cool. And they starts talking about LTC and starts integrating. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. Not a lot to absolutely conclude on, but yeah, this Master is extremely good at spotting this hidden details and this stuff. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. Let's see what comes of it. But if it actually turns out that Elon one day comes and starts saying positive stuff about Litecoin, y'all remember Master has been hinting on this for a very long time. He's actually been spotting the signals that we have all missed. So yeah, that's actually interesting. So this is Sats the LTC. Oh yeah, I like Sats because like Sats does this cool stuff like with the art, and he did one for me as well. He's a really cool person. Lester has Matt just about to sit down with Lily for her date. Lester pulls. Lester pulls. That's for sure. Oh, interesting. Okay, I think I know this Lily thing. It was what Aztec Leap VM. He made a post about it. I think he posted something about Lester's new. Okay, yeah, this is it here. So it was quote Litecoin Lily looks like a cat. Introducing Lily, Lester's waifu. Also, who wants a Litecoin space? Maybe we can do some Lit VM updates as well. All right, bro. Yo, let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run a Litecoin space. I think that's gonna be freaking cool. That's gonna be freaking cool if we can actually do a Litecoin space. This is gonna be nice. I'm gonna join. So essentially, this is Lily. That's actually cool. I like the colors. Okay, so this is another video of Lily, but why is she only doing the TikTok dances? It feels like 2020. Oh, that's the Lit VM kitty thing. I like that. That's cool. Yo, UV Star Baby. Oh, that. Do you know that Lit VM testnet is actually like going live this month? Oh, no, this quarter. Actually, like they're rolling out the testnet this quarter. Are you aware of that? Oh, Warren responded. Sorry, bro. Lester already has Linda. Oh, so this is Linda. All right, this is cool. So now it's a competition. Two baddies competing for Lester's attention. So this is Linda and this is Lily. All right, let the best L wins. But why can't Lester have a partner that starts with anything but L? You know, probably something that starts with a D. Oh, okay. No, that was not intentional. That was definitely not intentional. I swear it wasn't. No, I don't know about that. Oh yeah, it actually is. They're rolling it out this quarter. Actually, I'm excited. I want to see it. Actually, I want to see it. I'm probably gonna do like a live demo of it. I believe that's gonna be very cool. Actually, let's see what they're doing. I was very happy. I remember making a video, Lit VM explained by an idiot. There's like a very old video. Oh my god! Oh, back in those days, last year essentially. So, what's more to talk about? What else you want me to talk about? I think I've gone through a lot of people's posts essentially. Sips. Okay, this is from Randy Hipper. Sip fresh coffee, stack Bitcoin, and have a great week. Oh, this is just my feed. Horned up Litecoin. Stack Litecoin LTC instead. Deeply undervalued with far more utility and more proven by being the longest running uninterrupted crypto in history. So 47365 globally decentralized first launch 84 million forever diamond hands and cold wallets only. I love this LTC reply, guys. You're incessant. They are absolutely incessant. Oh, so this is someone. Oh, Bunk. This is a Bunk TA, bro. I don't want to. I'm not looking at Bunk on a LTC on a Litecoin. I'm not looking at Bunk on a Litecoin stream, bro. Get your Bunk away. One of the things I've been wondering is whether we're going to see an S-script rally all around. And by the way, guys, I'm going to be ending the stream in about 10 minutes. So if there's anything else you want me to talk about, like y'all can just let me know so I can dive into it before we call it a day. Today has actually been fun. I didn't know like this stream was gonna be fun, honestly. Uh, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling strong, but my vibe wasn't all that great until the beginning. Oh yeah, I saw your comment. Your comment at the start of this stream probably lifted up my mood. Yeah, when I was setting up the stream in the background, I saw your comment. I think that lifted up my mood. Yeah, thanks for that. I wasn't expecting the stream to go very well. I thought I was just gonna come, read some comment, be smug about it, and just get away. Sometimes a leader has to let its creation stand on its own. That's the Litecoin way. Oh wow, this is 131 live viewers. It's a sign. Let's go 1331. 1331. Let's go. I like that. Yo, shout out to you guys. If you're just joining, this is the Lite Hour live stream. It's a Litecoin dedicated live stream we host every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on the Flipping Finance page, 5 p.m. EST. So if you're looking for a where to get engaged in a Litecoin conversation, you know where to go. Okay. If this is YouTube, you need to subscribe to the channel. If this is X, you need to follow the page. Because we do this pretty consistently, and it's usually fun. So this is a video from Captain Litecoin.
Markets chase founders. Protocols.
Okay, I think I need to
integrity is the strongest consensus.
I hope this doesn't glitch. I hope this doesn't glitch the stream, but I want to play it out. I think it's an interesting one. Okay, so let's watch that.
I understand the gravity of the situation. We've got this.
So this is a video of Charlie. Okay.
I understand the gravity of the situation. We've got this.
Bro, AI Charlie. Okay.
When you create a global monetary network, every move you make becomes market moving. To remove all doubt, made a decision almost no founder would. He sold his Litecoin, not to walk away, but to eliminate every possible conflict of interest. Many mistook discipline for abandonment, silence for surrender. But Litecoin didn't stop. Blocks kept coming. The network proved it didn't depend on its creator's wallet. Conviction isn't always loud. Sometimes it steps back, so the system can stand on its own. Markets chase founders.
Yo, can you hear the sound of this?
Integrity is the strongest consensus.
Did you see or hear the spaces with Steve McClurg recently on privacy of Litecoin? I saw the link. I have the link to that. But which of the spaces actually? Because I think I have seen one, but I haven't listened to the whole stuff. I have it. I think I bookmarked it, but I haven't listened to it. Is there something you want to talk about on it when it comes to it, or is there something you said that I need to? Okay. So I'm trying to copy this. So what did he talk about that we need to highlight? I need to listen to it. I just haven't had the time. I've been like editing a lot. I've been doing a lot of content work, so like it's barely. So okay, yeah. So it's Mario Noval Spaces, and this is the link. All right, bro. Can you like help me drop the link in the comment of this live so I can see it? Really appreciate that. Mario Naval, because like that's where I'm going to be able to see it. Oh, it's a short clip. Okay, if it's a short clip, then I can probably bring it on. If it's a short clip, I can I can I can bring it on. If it's a short clip, let me just do that before we round up the stream. So I'd really like if you can help me just drop it as a comment under my posts so I can look at it. Under this stream posts. It's gonna be nice. I like that video from what's this dude's name? Litecoin, Captain Litecoin. It's actually a very interesting video. I really wish I could copy this. How can I copy this? Oh yeah, I think I'm seeing it. I can highlight it. Can I? Hold on. Oh boy. Okay. Is that a copy? No, that's not a copy. Oh boy. How do I highlight it? Okay, I think I just give up. Because like the panels, if I click on one of the comments, if I want to copy a text and I just click on the comment itself, it just pops up open. It's like I can't copy it. Sinoval. Let me see if it's here. Okay, so this is it. Thank you very much, bro. I see it. So let me play it. Can you guys I'll play, you let me know. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna play it now. I'm gonna play the clip now. Y'all let me know if you can hear it. Let me take my volume up so there is not a chance nobody hears it.
Pulled off by a good group.
All right, so 3.
I guess we could try to get everybody here involved in the conversation, but interesting times. But involved coins. I guess we could try to get everybody here involved in the conversation.
Can you hear it?
But interesting times. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of privacy coins, and even though Zcash was a clear pump and dump scheme pulled off by a good group of influencers, it did bring notice to privacy coins. And Zcash is the original privacy coin that gave you the option of public or privacy. Monero has always been full private, which in a lot of jurisdictions that's simply not going to work. US, UK, EU, and now UAE. But what I really like are privacy coins where you can toggle, and it gives you the ability to use them in multiple jurisdictions. I do believe that Litecoin is going to be the winner in that category, given their recent developments in Mimblewimble, and giving you the ability to make your wallets private and your transactions private, as long as who you're transacting with it also has privacy features. But giving you the ability to do that way in some jurisdictions that are totalitarian and people need privacy, and then some jurisdictions where privacy is absolutely banned and there's large capital market systems. But I do believe Litecoin is going to be the winner in that category. Monero is still extremely important, but more and more large capital market jurisdictions will probably start moving to ban Monero.
Wow, that's actually powerful, bro. Like, God bless this Steve McClure guy, because he really does a lot of work. He puts a lot of work into getting the word out about Litecoin. He's actually been kind of like a de facto spokesperson for Litecoin. He's been going on the spaces with all of these heavy hitters and talking about Litecoin's privacy. And that is just something that I really appreciate about this guy. We've not really had that TradFi person in Litecoin that does this kind of stuff. And now we do, right? Because if you see, so now we have heavy hitters like Gary Cardone, Mario Nawfal, the Wolf of Wall Street. I know this guy did an interview with Charlie, and then we have Richard. I don't know who this person is. I'm sorry. We have Dave W. We have Carla. I know Carla. And I don't know Douglas, I don't know Sasha G, but like this is definitely a space with all of these heavy hitters. And he's talking about Litecoin and spreading that awareness. Oh, Scott. Interesting. Lots and lots of heavy hitters that were in that space. And, he was there and was waving the MWeb banner. That is something that I think is incredibly noble of him. and he really doesn't need to do it. I mean, I know he has a business which is Canary Capital, and he has to promote the business as well, but you know, at the same time, he really doesn't have to, right? He could just lean into the popular talking points. I mean, that would earn him more, global praise, right? If he just only talks about the things that everyone's already hearing, like XRP, or what's the other one? Like, Solana, because they also have a Solana ETF. I mean, when they launched the LTCC ETF, they did an actual video for LTC, and they posted it, and it went mega viral. I think it had hundreds of thousands, if not a million views. That was massive. And I really, I'm really appreciative of this guy. This dude is a 10 out of 10 person. I'm really appreciative of him. I think he's a great guy. He's a fantastic person. And yeah, he also highlighted LTC will completely prevail over Zcash. I think it's obvious. It will even be more obvious in hindsight, but I think it's obvious that I mean, LTC already has the real usage above Zcash, and when that time comes, the MWeb adoption is already accelerating. When we have no attention, with attention, we're gonna even see an increasingly accelerating MWeb adoption. And when the time comes when the time comes and when need be, because Litecoin already has, is already accessible by everybody, it's not going to be difficult at all to make that switch, by most people. So yeah, since Litecoin has an actual usage, yes, and it has the network effect already and all of these things, and you could just see that here, business and finance. Okay, I had something going on. Iran. Okay, it was a different what's happening that was here before, and now that has changed. But I saw what's going on in Iran, and you could just imagine people in Iran might actually end up needing this.
Coins. I guess we could try to.
But yeah, I believe that's it. I need to end the stream now because we're like 2 minutes past when I said I was going to end it. But shout out to you guys for showing up. Shout out to UV Star Baby. Much love, much appreciation. Thank you so much for showing up. Shout out to Master Bro. Much love, much appreciation. Thank you for showing up. You're an absolute legend. Shout out to LitVM Eco for showing up and having a conversation with me. Thank you. You're an absolute G. Shout out to every other person that showed up but just stayed in the background and just enjoyed the show. You're an absolute G. Shout out to Grand Prix for showing up. You're an absolute G as well. I don't know anybody else who I can shout out here or who I should shout out here. But yeah. So yeah, I'll clip it up and get stuff out, of course. I have another type of video I'm working on that I'm gonna edit first, but I'm definitely gonna be clipping this and getting out before I go on my Sunday break. But yes, thank you guys for showing up. Love you guys. Love you. Love being here every time. Love hanging out with you guys. As always, the Lite Hour live stream, we host it, of course, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 5 p.m. EST. We come here, we hang out, and we talk about whatever we want to talk about, or sometimes we just, have fun with the charts. I'm going to be seeing you guys another time. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. And if you're not a Christian or you're not an believer, have a wonderful day. The love still extends to you. And everybody, have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.